What's going on, everybody? Hey, welcome back, man. This is your boy, the Hood Motivator. We talking about the Soul Recharge event. You don't want to miss this. November 7th, 8 o'clock at 1920. Over 400 black professionals. We talk about mental health, and I will be keynoting. Yes, your boy, the Hood Motivator, will be there keynoting, signing autographs, and telling you guys I'm proud of you and I love you. Can't wait to see you soon. Boom. What's going on, everybody? Hey, welcome back to season 3 of the Motivators Table. I'm your boy, the Hood Motivator, and we got a huge guest today. He's from the Feel Better Tour, Mr. Alexander AD himself in the building. What's up, brother, man? How you doing,
What's
man?
up, man?
What's going on with you, man? How you doing?
Thanks for having me.
Man, hey, listen, I pulled teeth to get you here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need to have you here, you know what I'm saying, because we got a big year next year. But I want to bring you online, and you know what I'm saying? So in my community, so we can talk about a lot of things that we don't get to talk about one-on-one, and we can explain to our guests and our followers that, you know, this is real authentic people, you know what I'm saying? So tell the guests who you are, where you from, and let's get going. That's your camera right there.
Yeah, man. I'm a guy that just shares his heart, truthfully.
Yeah.
You know, the name Alexander was something that I felt like I had to earn.
Right.
You know, even though it was given to me at birth.
Right.
But just the name is strong.
Heck yeah.
And you know, for many years I called myself Alex, you know, and I've allowed people to call me Alex. But I think like just going through my journey of remembering who I am, because I feel like we have our worth at birth.
Right.
And through the programming of mom, dad, we get molded into who they want us to be.
Right.
So I had to unlearn a lot of things that I was taught and programmed to believe that was true about me.
Right.
But I think every man has to be able to search his own soul.
Right.
Every human has to take full responsibility of their life.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what got me into this work. And I'm like, oh shit, if I didn't know who I was,
right,
how many other people
exactly
don't know?
Yeah. And don't even care.
Don't even care.
They don't even care.
The world will teach you what to think, not how to think.
Say that again, man.
You know?
Say that again, yeah.
And yeah, so just part of my journey was about what is my assignment here to do?
Right.
You know? So yeah.
I brought you something today, man. I brought you one of my, you know what I'm saying, waters that I'm sponsored by. I'm a spokesperson.
Yeah.
Aqua, take it. Oh, yeah. Take a sip of it. Tell me how you like it. It's faith-based.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's from North Carolina. It's alkaline water, so it's good for us. I wanted you to taste and bring. That's what I was supposed to bring to you the other day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now you got it. That's yours. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Pretty decent.
It's
good, right?
It tastes like water.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
No.
Water, that's all it is. It's just a can.
But clean water.
Clean water, real good. And that's what I get from everybody.
Because some water, sometimes I'll be honest, if you taste the Dasani, it's Dasani, Aquafina, they metal.
Right.
Heavy.
Yeah.
It feels heavy.
Yes, it does.
You know, but no, that feels light.
Feels good,
so,
right?
Yeah.
Like you should be drinking that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yours. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you home with another one too, so you're good.
Say less.
Yeah, and then, you know, moving forward, when we do things together, I bring some, you know what I'm saying? Give you a case, do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about what you got going on next.
Yeah. Dallas.
And
matter
of fact, how was Atlanta?
Oh, Atlanta.
Let's talk about Atlanta.
Atlanta was amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like I had to do a purge. You know, I feel like
a lot of big things happened in your company lately.
Yeah, man. I feel like I had a dream, and it was like God was just saying, need your voice to be louder. And I think sometimes I brought people along with me that weren't already doing the thing. And a part of my healing journey in the last couple months has been, you know, shine brighter. You know, don't dim your light. Be who I called you to be.
Right.
And I think sometimes I've started to realize that, man, I was helping people that didn't have the ability to help me.
Say that again. And we talked about the same thing. Remember when we had the long conversation, and both of us are liked, and we know it. We are both servants, regardless. That'll be first. We love, and then don't confuse it with, I don't like confusing servant with stealing. A lot of people serve us to get our ideas so they can go duplicate it, not knowing that ain't you. God didn't put that in you.
Yeah.
But us as very authentic people, we first want to help the person out. Hey, come on board.
Yeah.
Let me show you what I got. Let me push you to the forefront. Matter of fact, let me cat for you so you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Push you there. Because you didn't do the work like I did. I've been
Yeah.
doing this for 4 or 5 years. I've been
Yeah.
watching you.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day,
Yeah.
like me and you, we feel the same way about business and who we are. And I
Yeah.
had to take that and when I started to speak and say, just be you. Like
Yeah.
I used to be scared to shine my light because it was either make people hate me or scare them away.
Yeah.
And God was like, be you.
Yeah.
Like you're only one person. Your mother and your father birthed you to bring you here to do this. Yes, it's okay to serve, but a good heart do not pay bills.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does. I've always said my kids don't eat my hopes, dreams, and wishes, man. You know? And stepping into that sometimes when you didn't have the roadmap, you know, like I'm not from a space where like I grew up in a household with women, bro. You know, and I think the thing that they have instilled in me is the power of my voice. And it sounds crazy because most women tend to cut a man's voice off.
Yeah.
You know,
especially when he's too powerful.
Especially when the voice is. And my mother told me at a very young age, she says, Alex, the reason why people have a hard time talking to you was because you speak truth.
Truth, and you're intelligent.
Yeah.
People they hate to face the fact that a lot of their words and their verbiage stops.
Yeah.
And ours keep going and evolving. And when you talk, you don't want to make somebody feel equal or lesser than, but I'm in a point to where you got to catch up now.
Yeah.
I can't sit there and have a conversation with you if you only talking about certain things that don't matter to me, like hip hop and I mean, I love it, but at the end of the day, I'm not sitting here talking about the reality shows.
Yeah.
My life is reality. This is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not to cut you off though.
No, I think it's valid, bro. Again, like I've had to remove myself from people, man, because the conversation ain't, you know, and I've even been around people who done the social media things that we do, but then behind the scenes, they're different.
Come on, man. Let's talk. No, literally, let's talk about it because that's what's crazy is I see so many people, and I told Keem, my manager, shout out to him. You know, I'm helping develop him as a person, a manager, someone that exactly 10 years younger than me, but he reminded me of my best friend who got killed in Iraq. So, you know, God sent him to me. We working together, doing what we have to do. But I tell him, I said, listen, man, I think that I got to get together with a good group of people like myself and have this tour. Take the mics and the cameras away from these people because you're poisoning a well.
Yeah.
You having all this attention and you're speaking negativity and the kids and everybody's eating this thing up. And it sounds very believable.
Yeah.
Until you get to the source like us in realness, and we like sour milk. It's like, I can't know, sour milk is cottage cheese. You don't want this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The thing is for me in my journey, bro, like they didn't want to let me in.
They still don't.
And and I remember it all. I don't use it as fuel or motivation. I truly don't.
Yeah.
But I remember before I made videos, I made quotes.
Yeah.
I remember seeing people taking out my my watermark
and using it. Yeah.
And people would comment. They love me so much that they will comment and says, "Oh, that's this person's.
Yeah.
Can he get a reshare? Can you tag him? Oh, that's his."
Yeah.
You know, they do it with the videos to this day, bro. Like they will minimize my face, and and people love me so much.
They know you.
I don't lack nothing, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then sometimes people have the audacity to be like, I didn't, like when they see me, sometimes your presence is felt before you even got to say anything.
Come on.
You know, and so like we were talking when you were like, yo, like just my experience from being on someone else's platform and off camera, yo, you dope, man. Yo, your voice, yo, is so truth. Like, man, you just embody.
Right.
And a lot of people don't embody what they actually saying.
Right. Bro.
They don't, you know, and it's like, I truly thank God every day, bro. It's like when me and my kid's mom split 7-8 years ago, I was ghost for like 18 years. Like 18 months. I didn't do social media.
Yeah.
I wanted to go see and go figure out who's this guy.
Yeah.
You know, and we live in a world where like everything got to be documented, but it's like, what were you doing behind the scenes?
Oh, that's the real life you want to see. How you live your life now. And you know, I grew up in a church, and what we was calling was hypocrite. You a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Like, you bring the money to the table and you got these get quick rich scheme mastery courses. I'm this, I'm that, all these conferences that people are showing up to, paying big money. But if you go really look at that person's life, they're not living that.
No.
And I'm in a point in my life where I'm at right now that I can't even be around you no more because it kind of makes my energy sick.
Yeah.
And it's like, because I don't talk a lot, but it's like, is he sick? And no, I don't vibe with you like that. And kudos to you. You might vibe with 1,000 more people, but you're not, because guess what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Either if you in my frequency and you're disturbing my peace, it's gonna get two things. I'm gonna be quiet or I'm gonna snap.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do either of that. So just leave me alone and go your separate way, because you're faking the front. I am trying to impact and you're trying to get likes.
Yeah.
I am trying to save you and you're doing this for the women, you're doing this for the cars, you're doing this for the girls, you're doing this for the likes, you're doing it for everything but what God explained for us to do. And then you would take our momentum and you would ride that horse out. Like you did that. You didn't do that. And me and you had the same similar conversation. We're not going, we ain't gonna throw people's stuff out there, but I had to make a change in my business.
Yeah.
Like, you're not good for me, but you could go be good for somebody else.
Yep.
That's it. And I won't slander you. This ain't no diss tape.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even give you that energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love so deeply that you got to go do that over there.
You got to do it over there. And I watch you. Guess what? And if I see you, I still give you applause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I can tell you, bro, like, they don't want to let you in the door.
No, they don't. But not in the realness.
But you're not supposed to. You're supposed to kick it down anyways.
Right. Or go through the back door.
Yeah.
I'm a breacher. I'm a military. I'll come through the window. We go through the back door. But that's why I told you when we got together, you got to know me. We sat down. We broke bread twice, Tampa and Miami. And I just said, hey, I want to be a part of what you got going on next year, because I believe that your light and our light can shine and we can make a damn chandelier.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't, when you allowed me to speak, you didn't dim my light either.
Yeah.
You allowed that because it was different. Your frequency is different. We're saying the same thing, but when we start to talk, people listen.
Yeah.
The room shut up.
Yeah.
Because they know it's substance about to become poured in. It ain't no BS.
Yeah, I always say, bro, like, when we talk about taking the mics and stuff from people, and the hurt people sound the loudest, bro.
Always. Always.
And they like they say, a lie don't care who tell it.
Come on, man. And they got the most suggestions.
Yeah, man. And it's like, in this world, the people that are pretending and faking it tend to explode the most.
They are. They ain't no 10, they are. That's where they at. Top 5.
Yeah.
Well, and it's crazy because guys like us and our podcasts and our speaking, we got our fans, and I'm blessed to be called an influencer now, podcaster, motivational speaker. I get people that come up to me, but still, it's not enough, because you guys rather listen to the negativity to get a positive reaction from a black man.
Yeah.
Because we look like we're gonna talk all that crazy, and it's okay. I'm not backyard talk, but when we get on these cameras, we got to say these children, we got to say these kids, these moms, these fathers, these people that are struggling, that need this substance.
Yeah. No, man, listen. I've always said there are a lot less gimmicks, with the real ones. And people love to be lied to.
Love it.
And I was on the way here, and I'm like, man, I think someone asked me yesterday, I was doing a podcast from some lady in Australia, and I'm going to actually reference her to you. And she was like, what's one thing you want people to take away? And I forgot to say it, bro. And it came to me this morning on the way here. And I'm like, thank you, God, because I'll say it here.
Yes.
The number one thing is, in my life, was the ability to stop lying. I think that's top 3.
Top 3.
It's to stand in your truth and to not lie. And there are so many men that will, and women, that will sit up here, know they lying. They know that you know they lying.
Yeah.
And will keep lying.
Keep lying, yeah. And to cover up that lie.
And will be mad.
Yeah. When you find out they lying.
And that you want to now distance yourself from them.
Yeah.
They're mad because you caught on to their lie.
Exactly. It's actually, you saw the real them. And I was happy. Show me you, because that allows me to see if I want to be around you, if I don't, and I don't. I don't want to be around you, because you could take that lie, that lifestyle, and do it with someone else. But me, I'm seasoned.
But now you're taking away their power of choice.
Exactly. Yes.
And people don't want you to have choices.
No, they don't want that. They don't want that. You know how much backhand I get from just me doing what I'm doing, and I bring people in my orbit.
Yeah.
And, scenario based, I might pump you up to a part to where people might believe you had a lot to do with my success.
Yeah.
Because I want you to win. And then you start to believe your lie.
Yeah.
You start to believe the lie I'm saying because I want you to win.
Yeah.
But my lie is positive because I don't want nobody to be around me that think they don't add value.
Yeah.
So if I pump you up to a point to where, hey, you helped with all this, but to the point you start to believe it and tell people you made it, I gotta cut you off.
Yeah.
Because God gave me this business plan. You wasn't there at night when God gave me this.
Yeah. I've been doing events for like 5 years, and I forget half of this stuff. The betrayal.
Yeah.
The people that are next to me but don't want the best for me.
Say that again.
The people that are next to me but don't want the best for me. And I'm a creator above all. And so I created my first event. I had these 2 people that I grew up with. And I was like, yo, let's do this, let's blow it up in Orlando. First event, 50 people. Second event, 45. And they started to feel really good about themselves. Now, everyone that's coming
for you.
And so my mom didn't even go to an event. She says, Alex, they're riding your coattail.
Yes.
And I'm like, huh? And it's like, oh, wow. So for me, I'm like, yo, whatever comes in the door for you, you guys can have those ticket sales.
Yeah.
But what comes for me, comes for me. Because before, we were 3 people, but they were a business. I'm a business. But for some reason, we were splitting it 3 ways. Yeah.
Don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense. So when I said, hey, listen, you guys are a business, I'm a business, you guys have to split.
Yours. 2 ways. Yes.
2 ways.
Yes. Me, I'm one.
Oh, no, I don't like that. Oh, you switching up, da-da-da-da-da. So what happened was, my next event, the one that I didn't do with them, still did great. But they took my blueprint and they tried to do it.
Ran the system.
And like 5 people showed
Backfired.
up. And yeah, they even took people that I had on the panel
to bring it out. Come on, man. Look at that. They want your whole game plan.
They took people that was on the panel with me.
Yeah.
I think 3 out of the 4 people. And it didn't move. I think people think that, like, man, I think 50 Cent said it. He's like, I can tell you how to make $1 million. Don't mean you're gonna do it.
Yes, exactly.
So it's like, I'm okay showing you, but what's for me is mine.
Come on, man.
What's for you is for you.
Yeah.
I don't want what's yours. I only want what's mine.
Exactly.
And some people, they're in survival mode, bro.
Right.
And I think what's in us is probably not in them, but they should focus on what is in them.
Right.
I
think a lot of people are doing things that are not aligned with who they're supposed to be. They're copying the status quo because they see it all on social media. Everybody got a podcast. Yeah. Everybody got a mic. Everybody got a camera. You got something to say.
Yeah.
But back in the day, everybody you couldn't just say anything like that because you had to be vetted. There's no vetting being happening, you know what I'm saying, right now, because people are saying whatever they want and they believe in it. Yeah. So you're saying all this stuff and you're believing it, conspiracy theory, all these things that are not facts that are happening, but you're saying it because it believes it's for clickbait. Yeah. It looks good. You got your fan base and you're going to run with it. And then you're running with an ecosystem that you learned from me. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't sleep at night.
You ain't. You ain't.
Yeah, man, I used to have this wound, bro. I used to be afraid of being in partnership and my partner being next to me and they see how I create.
That's my biggest fear.
Yeah.
No, seriously, because my ideas are my, what we call it, intellectual property.
Yeah.
And I remember when I first started to speak after I came from my bankruptcy and I was trying to heal. And you know this in social media world and podcasting and speaking, say we shoot this. Yeah. And it's good. We know it was good.
Yeah. Fire.
They hijack the content and won't even put it out. It won't never give it to me. So I did like 3 interviews with this person that put me on iHeartRadio
Yeah.
that kept the content.
Yeah. Oh,
Bro, it made me sick.
Oh, bro, I've experienced that.
Sick.
Yeah.
Like, you would never feel no pain to where it's like, I put out my best product. This is me. I want to see myself. I know I want to learn from it. And you can't even have it. Can't have no clips. Can't have the raw footage. No nothing. Then I start beating the middleman. I became Nipsey. I said, you know what? Hey, cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah. The podcast wasn't about the podcast. It was about getting close to you so they can see.
Learn.
They can learn.
Yeah. People learn you to hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy because it's like, you could go do something that God put in your heart, but you want to learn my system so you could hijack my aura and my energy, but you ain't gonna be able to do that. You can't duplicate this. I was born 1981, July 18th.
Yeah.
It's only one of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
10,000 hours.
I put in. Bro, I've been speaking professionally for 4 years, podcasting for 4 years. I left my 6-figure job last July, and God said, you ready to listen now? Go full time in speaking, and boom.
Yeah.
And now I'm going through cutting out all the dead weight. I need to know your intentions. Matter of fact, let's talk business. I need to know your value chart.
Yeah.
What value you bringing to me? Because I know what I'm bringing.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna come in my circle, in our orbit, like when me and you talk, I can bring this. Now, I'm not just coming in just starting up, hey, this is what I can add to you. Can we work together?
Yeah.
What are you gonna bring to me? And that's what I ask everybody. And people think that I'm being an asshole. No, what is your value chart? What are you bringing to me to make the substance better and push this? Because no matter what, this is a Hood Motivator brand.
Yeah.
We're not pushing a Hood Motivator brand and then you have an ulterior motive to go steal other stuff.
Yeah, this is good.
Nah, and we talking about it. That's why I brought you, because me and you was the same way. We still are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's good because one, systems create success. You know.
Say that again.
Systems create success. Man, I live by this quote, bro, and I think I've had it for at least 10 years. Where I said, the bird on the tree is not afraid of the branch breaking because its trust is not in its wings. I'm sorry, its trust is not in the branch, but it's in its wings.
Come on, man.
So regardless if this branch breaks or not, I'm gonna fly regardless.
I'm gonna fly, yes.
You know, and it's just a testament of faith.
Right.
And that's the missing ingredient of. I didn't even tell you how I got into speaking.
That's how about that.
I came back online, man. I used to share my messages. I'm a writer above all.
Right.
A part of me in my healing journey was documenting everything. If I had a bad day, I would write a bad day. It was just writing, like cat, bat, rat. If I just had nothing but I was to hone in on the writing.
Right.
And so I was sharing it with my friends because my teacher in 10th grade, when I was 10 years old, she told me that I was never going to be a strong reader, writer, or speaker. And she didn't know my life. But she placed a limitation on my life, and I believed it because I had a speech impediment to where I stuttered. Where every Thursday, somebody had to knock on the door and say, hey, we need Alex to come to speech class. So my voice was already low. My mom told me, she says, Moses stuttered, right? He had a speech impediment. Tiger Woods stuttered.
Yep.
She was showing me all the great people and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to be great.
Yeah.
I'm going to be all right.
Yeah.
And I was sharing my messages every day on Facebook. And someone came across to me. There's a guy I went to high school with, and he was like, yo, bro, you should come to this back to school drive or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I'll come support. And I get there, he's like, oh yeah, you made it. He was like, hey, in about 10 minutes, I want you to come and speak to the kids and the parents. And I was like, huh? And he was like, you scared? And I was like, nah, but you want me to speak in front of everybody? And he was like, yeah. So I had 10 minutes to gather myself. I'm like,
yes.
I'm like, all right. So I'm over here now at the time, I had been making videos, but I've never posted them.
Right.
So I'm looking back at my videos all right, cool, I can say this, I can say this, I can say this. Time's up, I gotta go out there. Everything, gone. Now, whatever I said landed with everybody in there.
Yeah.
But that was my first time speaking with people who I did not know.
Right.
The only time before then, my uncle passed, my mom's brother. And that was the first man that came in my life. And he was military.
Right.
So he was just kind of how you are, just look at me very calm and just be very attentive. And he put me on a whole lot of game. He was the first man that was just like took an interest in me. And when he passed, at the funeral, they were like, does anybody have anything to say? And I'm in the back of it. And something that just inside of me was like, the way that he showed it for me, I would live with it if I did not go up there to speak. And I went up there and I spoke, and everyone came up to my mom, was like, that's your boy? And she was like, yeah, I ain't know you can do that either. But I had the whole crowd, just like everybody in attendance just feeling what I was saying. And in that same sentence, everyone looked at me differently.
After that?
Because I'm the baby boy. I'm the youngest of my whole family. Yeah. And the youngest had babies first. Yeah. And so, hey, Alex know what he's doing? Does he know what he's, what kind of, entrepreneurship? Yeah. What? Nah, that ain't gonna work. Every limitation that people have put on my life, I've took it for the greater good. Right. And said, thank you. I got this. I got it. I got this. Yeah, man. Without a roadmap. Come on, man. You made your own roadmap. That's why it's one Alexander. Yeah. It's crazy too, because you talk about your speaking ability, and I tell people all the time, I said, I had a father, strong black father, shout out to Bishop McIntyre. That's my dad. My grandfather, Richard George Harris, Long Beach, California. Both my grandfathers were ministers. My dad's a bishop. Grandmother is in the church. All my aunties. My dad raised a speaker entrepreneur, and little did I know, because every time I was in church, he would call on me to speak. JR got it, JR got it. Hey, study your notes. Sit me in the front row. He would say, don't go to sleep. I need you to take notes, because my dad was a preacher. So I would take notes. I didn't know I was writing thesis paper at 7, 8, 9 years old. Yeah. And then we would discuss it on the way back, a 45-minute journey from Long Beach, east side of Long Beach, all the way back to Los Angeles, 101st and Avalon. Yeah. So now, and then he would pop in Zig Ziglar tapes back in the day, 13 cassette A and B, and listen, not knowing he was prepping me, just like you had we have sons who put the football game. He was, and I didn't know. My dad, for my birthday, 2 years in a row, he bought me a briefcase. Sent me to school when I was like in elementary with a Ninja Turtle briefcase. Yeah. So he's prepping me. Yeah. But all along, I'm running from it. I'm gangbanging. I'm trying to do other stuff. I go in the military. I do all the tough stuff. I do not want to sit down at a desk, and I don't want to talk. But little did I know, I'm directing my troops. I'm talking to them. I'm getting all this situation. And God was like telling me, and I'm running away from it. No, I'm going to do Krav Maga, martial arts, special operations, military. I'm going to drop bombs. I'm going to do all this. When I get out, I'm going to be a bodyguard, because I was a bodyguard. When I got out, I was executive protection bodyguard for the baby. With Young and Ace, with all of them. I did a lot of stuff. Not knowing that was my calling. It was something that I wanted to do, but God didn't want me to do that. When I opened my mouth and started to speak and heal myself, God was like, you ready to listen now? You went a long way, but you went the wrong way. And when I started to speak, people started to put limitations. Oh, you need to take your turn. I've been doing this for 20-something, 30, 40 years. This is my gift. Yeah. That's your gift. Yeah, it's a layup. God said, activate your gift. That is what you are put on this earth to do, exactly what you're doing. Yeah. And the people that are hate are scared of your growth and what you're coming to be and what you're doing right now, because they want it, but they can't. God didn't give you that gift. God gave you something else. This is AD's gift. Yeah. I'm gonna do the Feel Better tour. I'm gonna blow up on my own. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. I always say, bro, we not gonna wait for nobody to see us. We gonna go create it. Yeah, we can. And that's just, it's the only way I want to move. Right. Because there have been people that wanted me to podcast this, event this, big stuff. Right. Like where it could have landed me, wherever it could have landed me. But my mom has always taught me, bro, she says, Alex, if you got to do something that's not of you, just to get something, and what you're trying to get is something that's not for you. And because of that, I've never been in a rush to get somewhere, because I know rushing things ruin things. And when I get there, I'll probably be sorry that I've missed the journey of it. So for me, the journey is the dream. Right. The process is what makes it beautiful. Right. And there was this one guy, man, he was big platform, and I think something happened to this dude too, man. But he was like, hey man, I want you to come out here and do this event, It's gonna be a lot of people there, it's gonna be great. Hey man, let me get back to you in a day. Oh no, I need to answer now. Oh,
I'm good now.
no, I can't.
Yeah. I like to be rusty.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I got my answer. Being patient. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just letting it just filter through your system. And just say, you know what, let me make sure that this is aligned.
Right.
Before I even work with anybody,
Right.
and I'm sure you do too,
Right.
like, I need to see our energies aligned.
Exactly.
I can't just take your money
Right.
and our energy don't align.
Right. Because I'm not up here capping.
Yeah.
This is my life. I really do this.
Because I'll give it back to you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm good. I walk away. I done came on set, hey, take the mic back. I'm out of here. I done did it many times. Hey, King, pull me out. I'm straight. You straight? Yeah, remember, we got a bag.
Yeah.
We need this bag. Good.
And they'll talk about that.
Yeah,
they don't talk about
this side right here. Yeah.
Yeah, because
I ain't doing that.
we're supposed to not talk about it because, and again, but we're just sparing other people.
Right.
But it's like, no, that's a real thing.
It is.
It's to be in the environment and say, yo, you know what?
It doesn't serve
I'm
me.
good.
I can't.
Bro, I'm supposed to be in Houston before Dallas. And the last few days I was battling, I was wrestling with it. And I'm like, I gotta pull Houston. I gotta pull Houston.
Yeah.
Never been to Houston. Don't know what Houston is about. But I'm like, I gotta pull it. And I say, I'm sure I'll be there.
Yeah, next year. Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe
If it's in the card.
Maybe it's not in line.
Maybe Arizona. Maybe Seattle.
Yes.
But for some reason, my soul is like, Houston, don't worry about that right now. Focus on Dallas.
And I love that too about your business plan, because that's how I am. I'm very big on a spiritual alignment and energy, and I cannot get on, and we on camera all the time.
Yeah.
And my algorithm of my life, not social media, if it doesn't align with your algorithm, I can't get in that. It's the matrix. And I'm not going to even force it, because guess what happens? You have a relapse like on the Matrix with the black cat kept showing up. Now something that came into our system that's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Now I'm on camera talk about things I don't even want to talk about, but I'm trying to fit in, and that ain't never been me.
Yeah.
And that's why I was so I'm a fan of what you do. You know what I'm saying? And on my platform, I'm a big fan. I see everything you do. I dissect it. I'm like, that's a true person right there. He understands.
Bro, you know what I love about you, and I don't think anyone has even told you this probably, bro.
Let's see.
The fact that you don't care what the room look like.
No.
Like, it could be in the office. I saw you at that round table, at that table. It could be there.
Yeah.
It could be in a room full of hundreds of people.
Yeah.
Bro, you there.
We're going to get it in.
You know what I'm saying?
1 person, 100 people.
It could be at a park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
You got, you travel somewhere and it's like, bro, like there's 8 people here. All right, cool. Let's, you know what I'm saying? And I felt that same energy. Like, for me, the Miami event, I was like, I was bad. I was like, yo, we had like a lot of ticket sales.
Right.
But it was maybe like 8 people there.
Right.
But I saw the energy of that person. And that person can't be around.
Yes.
So I understand that I'm protected in ways that I can't even grasp.
Come on, man.
Because I can't imagine 40 people being there.
Yeah.
But that energy over there to the right side.
Exactly. Right.
You know, and I didn't vet that person like I usually vet people.
Right. But that was your vetting situation right there. You needed to see
100%.
it because God has something special for you. And I always pour into to the people that come on my show. And I don't need to, but I'm going to continue to for you is you needed to see that because God has something special for you next year that God has told me one person, no, I done been in rooms where people said they was coming and they ain't came. And I had to speak and practice. People don't know podcasts is a practice for me to get on the stage. One person show up 100, 10, 50, I got the same message. Because guess what? When I start selling out, it's the same intensity. When you see somebody that you invited to do a certain situation and their expectation didn't show up when they showed up and they turned down, you don't need them no more. You don't need, because guess what? You paid them to do this. Right? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I want to tell you I'm proud of you. Keep going. And thank you for coming on, man. I want you to tell the world, look into that camera, inspire some human being that's listening to my platform, that's connected to your platform, that you want to say, that you always wanted to say.
Start now.
Here you go.
You know, just start now.
Yeah.
See where you at. If you love where you at, stay there.
Stay there.
If you don't love where you at, start asking yourself why. You know, start asking yourself, okay, why does this matter? You know, some men are struggling with porn. Some men are struggling with drugs. Some men are struggling with anything outside of them that they feel like they are needing to cope with life.
Right.
Some women are struggling with, you know, being a people pleaser. They're struggling with their worth, their self-worth. Men too. I just want to invite you all to just ask yourself why. Right. And then also say, why not me? Why not me to overcome this? Maybe I had to go through that to get to this. Something that I always say, and I guess this is the thing that I leave you with. I had to find it. Genesis 50:20. They intended for harm, but God intended for good. I lean on that every single day. Maybe when people had to leave your life to show you what's best for your life. You know, maybe you had to live through those imperfect moments to find your perfect purpose, right? But just ask yourself why. And you start there. You start within. So yeah.
Thank you for blessing my platform. Let them know where they can find you at.
AD the greatest. AD the greatest. Instagram. We can start there. There's a link in the bio, and everything is there.
Tell us what you got going on next year. What's big for you that you want to share with the world? I know you got stuff you can't share, but
man, I want to get into the space where I'm writing this book to help men that are even incarcerated, because they probably don't have the luxury of watching videos and podcasts like this, you know. But just to talk about that, to get into the space of card games, for women to buy these card games so they can deepen their connection with men and they can actually understand a man and the things that he has to go through every single day. And then tour, you know, more cities.
yes.
20, 25 cities, you know.
Pray, let's go.
In a retreat.
In a retreat.
You know, in a retreat.
Feel better retreat.
Yeah, man. Like, maybe we do a military style.
Hey, that would come boot camp, man. We gonna get them. I got it.
I see the vision. Like blindfold, bags.
Let's do it.
And they gotta run and they gotta listen to their man.
Definitely.
Let's
do it.
Bro,
we can do it, man. Let's get together, man. I love having you on my platform. This is not the end of it. We're gonna keep going. I wanted to show love, wanted to spotlight you because you always spotlighting everybody else. You always pouring into everybody else. You always loving into everybody else. Let me love on you. Let me tell you I'm proud of you. Let me tell you do not stop. Keep going. You change your lives. You inspire me. I'm inspired. And thank you again. Hey, you guys don't want to miss this. I can't wait to tell you what we got going on next year. Thank you for tapping in with the Motivators Table. Boom. I'm out. What's up, everybody? Hey, check it out, man. I just want you guys to get introduced to my water, Aqua Beato water, proud sponsor, ambassador. 2026, we're about to blow season 3. The Motivators Table, proud sponsor, Aqua Beato. This water right here is spring alkaline from North Carolina, from the springs. So, hey, if you guys love alkaline water, tap in with Aqua Beato. I'm a proud sponsor. Thank you. Boom. What's going on, everybody? Hey, check it out, man. It's your boy, Tha Hood Motiv8tor. I want to tell you right now about my book, From the Block to the Board. It's on Amazon right now. You guys are definitely sleeping if you ain't got that book. It's an ebook, so I need you to go on right now, stop what you're doing, and go get my ebook, From the Block to the Board. It's on Amazon right now. Let's talk about it when you get it. DM me if you have any questions. See you later.
God has you in this room for a specific reason and a specific time. And the reason why we're enduring that is shifting. And we're catching the vision, right? Are we catching the vision? Now I'm about to activate your gift.